big hello from Hammond Hall on the beautiful campus of Fort Hays State University. I'm Jaxson Webb, and today on the Talk with the Tiger podcast, I'm joined by one of the peppiest Tigers on campus. This Fort Hays State student athlete is not just a member of the cheer team, but she is also one of the three captains. This Lawrence Kansan takes pride in cheering on the Fort Hays State football and basketball teams all year round. And in the classroom, this Tiger has her goals set way high on becoming a registered nurse after graduation. With that, I'm happy and excited to welcome in Fort Hays State cheerleader, Elizabeth Embrey.
What's up?
Elizabeth, how has school been going for you so far this year? You know, you just started out in the nursing program. Tell us how that's going.
Yeah, so this year is definitely a change of pace from the past 2 years. It's definitely a lot more intense, but I've met a lot of amazing people who make it a lot easier to get through every day.
Before nursing school, you know, you have to go through all those tough prerequisite classes. Were there a few along the way that gave you some challenges?
Yes, the hardest would definitely be chemistry. That just doesn't click for me, but I really enjoyed all the science classes besides that.
Do you have a specific favorite that you've enjoyed so far?
Definitely biology.
And to any students out there looking to apply for the nursing program here in the near future, do you have any advice for them before they send in that application?
Yes, definitely pay attention in anatomy. That will help you a lot.
Within the School of Nursing, you know, there's a lot of great professors. Do you have one that is your favorite that you like to give a quick shout out, or are they all kind of great?
They're all great. I can't pick one.
Good. When was it, though, when you realized finally that you wanted to go into nursing? Has it always been a passion of yours, giving, you know, health or care to people, or?
I always knew that I wanted to help people, and I think healthcare is interesting, and I like learning about the body and science, but I switched my major from biology to nursing last year.
You know, when it's all said and done here at Fort Hays State and you walk across the stage with your diploma in hand, what is it that you like to do with your career after you leave Hays?
Well, that's going to be a crazy day, but I definitely want to continue my education, so still take some classes and then eventually apply for anesthesia school.
Is there any place that you have in mind or any school that you'd like to apply for when it comes to that time?
I haven't looked too closely, but there's a few in Texas that I definitely am interested in.
Now over to athletics. Liz, you're in your third year now on the cheer team and your first year as a captain. How has the cheering experience been for you as a whole, and what all have you enjoyed the most?
It's been pretty amazing, definitely different than competitive cheer that I have previously done. Cheering on the sideline for sports is a lot different, but I really enjoy that, and just the people involved, the coaches, make it all that much better. I really love football season. I just like to cheer outside.
You know, you're right there, right in the front row for just about every home basketball and football game, and so you get a different perspective and a different view than most fans get from the stand. So tell us what it's like on game day when you get to come to the field or the gym and cheer on your Tigers.
I think it's pretty awesome being able to watch the players up close and then also being able to watch the fans and just how excited they get, so I can just see it all.
As a captain, there's a lot of different, you know, tangibles that you have to have. You have to have a bunch of different characteristics that make you you, but as a leader, you have to be organized, passionate, and then you also just have to have that leadership that all leaders have. So what does being a captain mean to you?
Being a captain didn't change much for me for the previous years. I think that leadership is something that is constant, but I think being a captain lets me be more of a leader to others. So I just think that it's reminding people, encouraging them, just that you're no better than they are, but just also making sure they know that you're there for them.
You kind of hinted at it just a few questions ago, but you have a lot more basketball games than you do football games to cheer for in a year, but is football still your favorite?
Yes, football is definitely my favorite. I just think the atmosphere is so cool.
You really like the stadium?
Yes, I do. I think it's awesome.
Before coming to Fort Hays, you said you did competitive cheer back in Lawrence, Kansas, and as well, you were a soccer player too in high school. Are there times that you look back at your soccer career and miss playing?
Yeah, definitely. It was a lot of fun. Didn't really play to be super serious, but I'm so glad I did it, and I met a lot of amazing people.
When you did competitive cheer, there's lots of travel that you get to do. You go all the way across the country to many different spots. Were there a few destinations that were your favorite when you traveled back with competitive cheer?
I definitely enjoyed cheering in Dallas the most, and then also we went to Florida and cheered at Disney World, and it's just so different. It's incredible.
Before coming to Fort Hays, we talk about your family, and your family has ties to Kansas schools. Your mom graduated from Baker, dad graduated from KU, and then your brother graduated from Pittsburgh State. He was a Gorilla. but what was it that made you choose Fort Hays and to be a Tiger?
I just wanted to do something different. I felt like a lot of my friends, pretty much all of them, were going to KU, and so I just toured some different schools. And then once I found out that Fort Hays had a cheerleading program, everything just started to fall into place.
Hays is one of those places that you can just fall in love with. There's so many great things about it. But from you, what are some of your favorite things about Hays and to do around town?
Okay, let's see here. I definitely think the community aspect is awesome here. Definitely different than Lawrence. Just that tight-knit community, and just I feel like everyone's there for you. I think the people make it the best. We also have some really good restaurants. Love the Q. But I just feel like there's always something fun to do.
All right, that's good. But before I let you go, Liz, I got one more for you, and that's the easy one. What's your favorite thing about being a Fort Hays State University Tiger?
That's easy. It's the people.
That's good. That was Elizabeth Embrey, the captain of the Fort Hays State cheer team. Be on the lookout for her and her squad at each and every football and basketball game, and don't be shy to cheer along with them. Also, if you have any medical questions, she is the girl to call. Myself, as well as the rest of the Tiger Media Network crew, appreciate you listening, and we'll catch you next time on the Talk with the Tiger podcast. And as always, go Tigers.